The Duggar family has never been far from the headlines. With their reality TV fame, their strict religious background, and their unconventional family dynamics, America has been fascinated and sometimes outraged by their every move. But the latest Duggar drama doesn't come from one of the older kids like Jonna, Jessa, or Ginger. This time, the spotlight has shifted onto the youngest Duggar daughter, Josie Duggar, who was grown up before the public eye. Born prematurely and nicknamed the family's miracle baby, Josie's life has always seemed fragile, cherished, and heavily protected by her parents. But now, in a shocking twist, Josie has reportedly dropped a bombshell that has left the Duggar world reeling. She's married. And while fans might expect the Duggar parents to celebrate yet another wedding in their ever-growing family, insiders revealed that Jim Bob Duggar, the patriarch himself, was not pleased. In fact, his angry reaction to Josie's marriage news has sparked a storm of speculation, leaving fans both shocked and divided. Josie Duggar's story began dramatically when she was born 3 months premature in December 2009. Weighing less than 2 pounds, she spent weeks in intensive care. For years, Duggar fans watched her grow up on 19 Kids and Counting, always treated as the family's delicate treasure. Now, at just 15 in real life, Josie is portrayed in this story as having stepped into young adulthood, stronger, independent, and eager to write her own destiny. Fans who once saw her as the baby in oversized bows are shocked to realize she's matured into a young woman who isn't afraid to make bold choices. So when whispers of a secret courtship began swirling, fans were intrigued but skeptical. Surely Josie, the youngest Duggar, would wait until adulthood before making such life-changing decisions. But the whispers turned out to be true, and in a stunning reveal, Josie's marriage bombshell became the family's latest scandal. The reveal came suddenly, without the traditional Duggar fanfare of engagement photo shoots, modestly staged proposal videos, and family-approved wedding ceremonies. Josie allegedly announced her marriage through a quiet social media post. The photo, simple yet striking, showed Josie hand in hand with her new husband, smiling with unmistakable pride. The caption read, "Forever begins today." No long explanation, no Duggar-approved statement, just 3 words that sent the entire fandom into chaos. Jim Bob Duggar, who has long controlled the narrative of his family's relationships, reportedly did not take the news well. According to insiders, Jim Bob was furious that Josie bypassed the traditional Duggar path. No family-led courtship, no chaperones, no carefully orchestrated Duggar-style wedding special. He was blindsided, one family friend revealed. Josie didn't follow the rules. As for Jim Bob, that's unforgivable. He's always prided himself on having authority over his kids' courtships, and to have Josie, his youngest, make such a bold move shook him to his core. Witnesses claim that when Jim Bob found out, he raised his voice in anger, accusing Josie of being reckless and dishonoring the family's values. For a man whose identity has been built on control, Josie's independence may have felt like the ultimate betrayal. When news of Jim Bob's anger leaked, fans were divided. Some rushed to Josie's defense, praising her bravery for standing up to her father's rigid rules. Good for Josie, she deserves to live her life on her own terms. She's not Jim Bob's property, she's a grown woman making her own choices. Others, however, sided with Jim Bob, expressing concern about Josie's age and readiness for marriage. He's too young. This feels rushed and dangerous. I get Jim Bob's frustration. Marriage is serious. Why the secrecy? The Duggar fandom, long accustomed to controversies, found itself torn between celebrating Josie's independence and worrying about her future. For outsiders, a father being upset about his daughter's marriage might not seem shocking, but in the Duggar world, Jim Bob's approval has always been central. Every Duggar courtship, every wedding, and every life decision has historically gone through him. By making her announcement without his blessing, Josie shattered not only his authority, but also the family's long-held image of unity. Jim Bob has always built the brand of the Duggars on family harmony, one commentator explained. If Josie's rebellion becomes public, it could unravel that image completely. Adding fuel to the fire is the mystery surrounding Josie's new husband. Unlike many Duggar courtships, where potential partners are carefully vetted by Jim Bob and Michelle, Josie's husband appears to be someone outside the family's close-knit circle. Fans have speculated endlessly. Is he a family friend, someone she met through church, or did Josie meet him through her own private social circle outside her parents' watchful eyes? Whoever he is, one thing is clear: his presence has sparked a storm. For Jim Bob, allowing outsiders into the family has always been a source of tension, and Josie's choice seems to have reignited that fear. While Jim Bob reportedly reacted with fury, Michelle Duggar's response has been described as softer, though still concerned. Michelle has long been the emotional center of the family, often trying to balance her husband's stern approach with compassion. She was upset, yes, an insider shared, but Michelle sees Josie as her miracle baby. She's always had a softer spot for her. She's worried, but she's also trying to support her. Michelle's private words to Josie, reportedly shared through text messages, were filled with both concern and love. "You'll always be my baby girl. I just want you to be safe and happy." Josie's marriage has also sparked division among her siblings. Some of the older Duggar kids have sided with Josie, quietly applauding her bravery. Ginger, who has famously broken away from some of the Duggar family's strictest traditions, reportedly sent Josie a message of encouragement. "I know how hard it is to go against expectations. I'm proud of you." Meanwhile, others, like Jana and John David, have reportedly been caught in the middle, torn between loyalty to their father and support for their sister. The rift is real, and for a family that has built their brand on unity, Josie's choice has the potential to split the Duggars in ways fans haven't seen before. As the rumors swirl, fans have been demanding more clarity. Why did Josie marry in secret? Why was Jim Bob left out? And what does this mean for the future of the Duggar family? Speculation has run rampant. Some believe Josie married in haste, perhaps even in defiance of her parents. Others think she fell in love outside of the Duggar-approved circle and knew her father would never allow the match. A few fans even suspect this is part of a larger Duggar rebellion, with younger siblings choosing independence over blind obedience. Whatever the reason, the demand for answers has only grown louder. The Duggars have long capitalized on their image as a wholesome, faith-based family. TLC specials, book deals, and public speaking engagements all thrived on their story of harmony, discipline, and unity. But Josie's marriage bombshell threatens that narrative. If the youngest Duggar daughter can openly defy her father's authority, what does that say about the future of the Duggar empire? Josie's move shows that the Duggar grip is loosening. It's symbolic. If even the miracle baby won't follow Jim Bob's rules, the Duggar dynasty may be crumbling. Interestingly, Josie herself has remained quiet since her marriage post. No interviews, no follow-ups, no explanations. Her silence has only deepened the intrigue. Some fans believe she's intentionally withholding details to protect her privacy, while others think she's waiting for the right moment to share her side of the story. Either way, her silence speaks volumes. It suggests that Josie knows her choice is controversial and that she's prepared to let the storm rage while she builds her new life.
Josie Duggar's marriage bombshell has done more than just shock fans. It has exposed cracks in the Duggar family's carefully constructed image and raised questions about the future of the youngest children in the household. Jim Bob's angry reaction may have been predictable, but it also revealed just how fragile his control over the family has become. For a man who built his life around authority, Josie's independence could be his greatest challenge yet. As for Josie, she has chosen love and independence over control and tradition. Whether her marriage will thrive or falter, one thing is certain. She has taken her life into her own hands, and in doing so, she has rewritten her place in Duggar history. For fans, this may be the most shocking Duggar twist yet. Not another pregnancy, not another courtship, but the rebellion of the youngest Duggar daughter. And if Josie's story is any indication, the Duggar legacy may never be the same again.